spots.
All right, just give us a little bit. We'll get the water spots cleared. But this is for first place in the Elite Division. Grit versus the Beefy Boys. Grit on my right. Grit takes the first walk.
If it happens again, just close the lid and pull the box.
Beefy Boys are doubled up in that home. Grit is in that center 50-40 brick. Oh, and Grit loses another player in that center 40. The Beefy Boys are still 5 alive. All right, let me get you unmuted. And I want to welcome Charles Dean of MaxSportswear.com to the booth. And I just heard him thing. You sponsor both of these teams.
I do. These are both the Maxed paintball teams.
And so Max is also a sponsor of the webcast, the league, and both of these teams. So sponsors a lot of things, but this is now the Elite Championship Maxed match.
Sponsored by Max.
Oh, but they're throwing a towel. They're throwing a flag. Did they get it? No? Okay. Oh, he dropped his red flag. Look behind you. So the Beefy Boys take the first point, and now we're gonna go for second and third. Utah Bro Army playing against the Texas Titans. Titans are up 1-0 with 10:27 to go. Titans will be on my right. Utah Bro Army will be on my left. And have you been watching the Titans play today?
I have. Watching the Titans and Bro Army, I think any of these 4 teams that are playing right now could easily be playing for first. Like, it's a very close division in the top 4.
In the prelims, the bracket of death we thought was going to be the A bracket, right?
Right.
And then 2 of the best teams, Grit and the Titans, came out of that bracket, but every battle was exactly what we thought, just a punch, counter-punch thing. Beefy Boys went undefeated in the prelims, and they come out of this one, and so far, doing pretty good. Utah Bro Army just taking the back.
They're in the back, and the Titans, they lose their snake player. They tried to go snake 1 on the break.
Oh, but they try to double up that Dorito Tower and lose another one.
Big move up the middle here to the brick by Utah Bro Army.
Utah Bro Army's only got 3 people.
No, they've got 4. They've got the Dorito.
Oh, did that Dorito corner? I can't see from here because I got this big freaking tarp in my way.
It's inside.
Oh, and Titans lose another one.
So now it's a 4 versus 2 in favor of Bro Army.
Now, I did watch the Bro Army play Beefy Boys in the prelims, and again, that was another one of those, just like the Titan game was, a punch, counter-punch. So these teams should be equally matched.
This wet weather causes a huge challenge with vision. You get a lot of condensation coming out of your barrel, which hinders your vision.
Also hinders your shot, right?
It does, yeah. You can't see what's coming at you. One guy left in the middle. He's moving out to the back right of the Dorito side for Titans.
And he gets clipped on the way out. Utah Bro Army is going to tie this game up. And we're going to have right around 9 minutes to go.
Looks like the rain's picking up again as well.
Oh, awesome. We love that. How much fun is that?
Wouldn't be a Texas event. I'm sure you guys have already talked about that a couple times.
Yeah, I know. And everybody begged for hey, let's don't have 110-degree weather. So I ordered cooler weather. Now, in Texas, cooler weather means what? Rain clouds. So Tokyo was going over here, and he's like, hey, turn off the water. And I'm like, look, I turned off the heat. I can't do both.
Yeah, this time of year, you don't get cooler weather without having a little bit of water.
You don't get, just one comes with the other.
All right. The Beefy Boys coming out on the right-hand side. Grit taking the walk going to the left.
Grit are in the dark jerseys with big white numbers. Beefy Boys are in their Max Burberry. Is that it? Is that what is it a Burberry pattern or?
It's actually like a flannel, like a brown flannel.
Oh, a flannel. So, okay. Yeah. So it's a brown flannel with a nice big red bull on the front.
It's made of all 100% beef, no chicken.
No chicken. I saw that on their sleeves, a little chicken with a little line, and I was like, "Is that no chicken? Is that what it means?"
It's just all beef.
Yeah. Whenever you let Charles design a jersey, you got to be real cautious because he will throw things in there like a big yellow hit on the arm that looks like a hit.
That's what you asked for.
I'm pretty sure I didn't ask for that big nasty hit there that the NXL refs were like, oh, let me look at that. Had to get a marker and color it in, rub mud on it.
All right, we're under 10 seconds, about to break out.
10:54 to go in the game. Beefy 1, Grit 0.
Grit playing pocket on the snake side. Beefy spreading out to that snake corner.
Yeah. Nobody's wider than the Dorito Tower yet.
Grit drops. They lose a guy over here to Beefy. It's 5-4 in favor of Beefy.
Oh, and they lost their snake guy. He slides into the snake, but he gets shot.
5-3 favor of Beefy. Beefy's got a nice spread on the field on the back line.
They're still doubled up in the home. They tried to shoot the insert snake, but Luke just didn't quite get his gun over that way fast enough.
Thorne Smith over here in snake 1.
Mr. Bully himself.
Grit trying to spread the field. They're actually pushing that Dorito side. They've made it up to
the Dorito 40 wedge, yeah.
Yep.
Now Thorne got shot in the top of the head while he was working on his gun.
The Dorito wedge shoots back over to snake 1 and gets the kill. 3-4.
Gabe moves out to the Dorito corner. Beefy still doubled up in that home.
Also with this weather, it's really hard to see guys make moves sometimes. So guys can be sneaky. They can make a move like that.
And he bumps all the way out to the Dorito 2 on that tape.
Grit trying to, they're in the snake insert here. Trying to get wide.
All right, everybody have vacated the home. Now they got both towers, Dorito and the snake corner. We're down to 9.5.
Grit's in the 40 Dorito wedge. They're in the Dorito tower and the snake insert right now.
So they're in that snake insert, which is a pretty strong bunker if you have to play on your knees. Oh, Luke gets shot. He gets shot across in that wedge. So that wedge player has gotten 2 kills for sure.
3v3 right now. Did he lose?
He lost. Beasley got shot for Grit.
Okay, so it's 3 versus 2 in favor of Beefy. Beefy's got the spread, though. If the snake side guy can make a move. Grit's attacking.
They are attacking. They're inside that diamond on the wedge.
They can get a kill here. They'll even it up.
Oh, but he gets shot in that wedge trying to gunfight. So now the last Grit player is in his stand-up wing, and they throw the towel. But he shot Gabe right when they threw in the towel.
Wow, Grit almost pulled that one back out.
They really did. And the thing is, even though the score shows 2-0, this game is a lot closer than you would think.
Agreed.
I mean, that's really it. Now you watch, because the Beefy Boys and you are all up in the Dallas area, and you watch them practice. You've sponsored them for years. You've known some of these guys for years, right?
Correct.
Who would you say is I don't want to say thug, but who's the biggest bully on that team?
The biggest bully?
Yes.
I know you thought it was Thorne, but I actually think it's Luke.
I always say Thorne just to get under Luke's skin, because Luke is the angriest man in paintball.
He is, but he's the nicest guy off the field. I love Luke.
Yes, I do. I've known him since he was like 15, so.
Yeah, they've really improved this year. I mean, they showed in that last match how they've kind of overcome penalties, and they kind of get in their own head, and take themselves out of the game.
They do tend to do that.
They fixed that and got to the finals.
Texas Titans to the left, Bro Army to the right, 1-1. 8:53 to go. Bro Army makes it 5 alive, and they go up to that center trash can.
Bro Army takes snake side wide. Now they spread the Doritos. Titans are wide out on the Dorito side.
Christian's back there in the home, just quarterbacking the whole thing, shooting over the top.
Bro Army's guy retreats from the center can to the Dorito stand-up. Get a better angle on that Dorito side.
But now the Titans are in the 50 Dorito inside that diamond.
Very aggressive play. I think aggression wins on this layout, up the middle and on that Dorito side.
Yeah, you can win either way. If you do not have a traditional snake player, Dorito is the way to win for your team. Oh, Bro takes a walk. Oh, but so does the Titans. Lose that wedge Dorito side.
Bro Army has a better spread over on the snake side. Let's see if Titans try to match him and get wide and get in the snake over here. Oh, penalty on Bro Army.
Oh, and that's gonna break their back for that point. But Faust is over here in this snake. There's only one bro left.
He's shot.
Oh, no, there was two. And there's only one left, and he's in that Dorito corner. Bro Army's sitting there just throwing in the towel.
So another point for Titans. They take the lead.
1 minute.
2-1.
Because if they hadn't thrown in the towel, the Titans could have just literally took their time, wound the clock all the way down, then just rush him, trade out, win the game.
So Beefy Boys are up 2-0 with 8 minutes, 36 seconds left, which is a lot of time. There's a lot left in this game.
With the talent that's out there right now, 2 points is nothing. And since there's not a race to, it's mercy.
Right.
30 seconds.
Now, back in the day, didn't you used to play with Grit some?
I did. It's actually some of these guys I did play with. Beasley, Dallas Luke.
20 seconds.
When I was going out to focus on running and building Max full time, like Taylor Rizame and Brandon Peters came on, and they're all really close, and I love those guys. So I'm really glad to see Grit back on the field and doing well.
I was talking to him yesterday, and I told everybody, I said, welcome back. And he said, you don't know how excited I am just to see y'all be back. Oh, and they drop one on the break, going up to that Beefy just shooting over the top, and they shoot a Dorito.
Beefy's lanes are on.
They are friggin' just stupid on.
If you're not familiar with this layout, it's a blind layout coming into the event, and nobody gets to plan these things. The guys that can figure out these blind shots.
Oh, Luke gets shot, though, going up.
Yep. The guys that can figure out these blind shots, they start doing better and you'll see these kills off the break like that. I think Mike and the crew, whoever designed this field,